Okay, welcome back. This is Marvel Lux Deluxe. Today we're doing some playthrough videos. Not playthrough, excuse me. How to play videos. We're doing a video series. We're doing a lot of little micro lessons on concepts in the game. Today we're going to start with stuff in the player phase. I think it's best to start with jumping right into the turn structure. So the first bullet point you're going to see there is how to play cards. So let's talk about how to play cards. So I've set up the game against Claw. We're using Rocket Raccoon today. If we're going to look at the deck, let's take a close-up of this. We have Salvage. We have Looking for Trouble, Fusillade, Strength, Rocket Launcher, I've Got a Plan, and those are our cards. Some of them are resources, some of them are events, there's another resource, and there's another upgrade. So the two main things you got to concern yourself with the cards are their costs, which you'll see in the top left corner, and on the bottom left corner are the resources. So the card is both a thing that you play and then also money that is spent to start putting cards into the game. So the only way that I can play a card to the table is if I pay for it in resources. This one costs 2, so I can use, the color doesn't matter right now. I can use any combination of resources here. I could use this single card that has 2 in it, you can see there, to pay for this card of 2, okay? So if we did that, it would come onto the, no, actually, what's a better thing? This would be an event, and then I could play that, and then now complete the text that it says there. It says, exhaust a weapon, upgrade you control, and then deal 5 damage to an enemy. So that would be the act of playing a card. I would spend these resources, and it covers the cost of that. The one thing you gotta know with the resources is that they come in different varieties. It's not important right now in the playing of a card. The color is irrelevant unless it specifically says that you need a type to play it. So if we look at these 3, we're going to see that the red is physical resources, blue is mental resources, and then yellow is energy resources. Okay, and then green, you'll see here, is a wild resource, which could be yellow, blue, or red. So you could use it to satisfy any of specific conditions that a card might need to pay for. So that's how you would play a card. One thing to note is that some of these cards have double resources. When you pay for a card, you don't get any change back. So I wouldn't be able to use these 2 resources, pay for this one card, and then float the other resources and pay for this next one. So that's not allowed in the game. So if I'm going to use these 2 resources, the best thing to do is to consume it all for a 2 resource card. The only way I would be able to play these 2 singles would be to do something like, like that. So I would spend this one, discard it to my discard pile. That would activate. I would discard this one. This would activate. Okay? That's how you play a card.